The Bengals have found their new star in Demetrius Knight Jr. Welcome back to the Bengals Digest channel. I'm Carson Lokey. Hopefully you guys are doing good. You guys haven't seen me in a while. I'm going to give, I guess, a little life update at the end of the video because I know some of you only care about the Bengals, but I was moving the past week and a half, and it took a little bit longer than I thought. I started my new job yesterday. First day of work was yesterday. Loved it. But because of the moving and it got pushed back and all this work and moving 12 plus hours or 17 hours away, I wasn't able to hop on and make any videos. So Isaac held down the channel for a little bit. But I am back. So it should be me and Isaac once again daily for the foreseeable future until I have to move or whatever goes on. But yeah, let's jump right into the video. The Bengals, I think, and other people are agreeing, according to this report, that Demetrius Knight Jr., the Bengals have found their new star. I think some people were a little bit disappointed at first with the second-round pick because they thought maybe you could have got him later. I don't think he would have fallen to us in the third round. I think the Bengals came into this draft with a pretty clear direction they wanted to take the team, especially with Al Golden as the new defensive coordinator, and I think they did exactly what they wanted to do. Now it's just time to trust Zach Taylor and Al Golden, and seeing how this plan of theirs pans out. At first, I honestly wasn't even thinking of Demetrius Knight Jr. during the draft. At first, I was a little bit upset, but once I learned a little bit more about him and his character, I fall in love with him. And no, he has not signed a contract yet, but he is still participating. Yes, we know Shamar Stewart, that contract situation is still ongoing, and he is not participating yet. But Demetrius Knight, he is still participating. He is going full on with this team right now, even though he doesn't have the contract. I talked about that a few weeks ago when I did my last video about that, his funny Twitter reply to the report that he wasn't. But no, he is fully participating. But let me jump right into the report. Sports Illustrated names Bengals linebacker Demetrius Knight Jr. as team's best rookie. So what they did, I can read it. Sports Illustrated Daniel Flick dropped his best rookie for each NFL team last week and landed on Bengals linebacker Demetrius Knight Jr. for Cincinnati. The Bengals selected the experienced linebacker with the 49th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. Let's keep on going. Ooh, sorry. This is what he had to say. Then I'll say what I have to say. In the first round, the Bengals took a swing on Texas A&M pass rusher Shamar Stewart, a high ceiling but underproductive physical specimen, and Stewart figures to be a developmental prospect. Second round linebacker Demetrius Knight Jr., meanwhile, is in line to start next to Logan Wilson and should produce early and often flick row. Knight is rangy, physical, and competitive, and as Cincinnati aims to take a substantial step forward defensively, the South Carolina product is a quality piece in the middle. Now keep going. Knight should get plenty. This is now the report. Knight should get plenty of snaps this fall, especially if the Bengals end up cutting or trading Jermaine Pratt like many expect the team to do, which I've talked about before. The former South Carolina Thumper played over 1,000 snaps in the past two seasons and has performed well on that volume. 82.8 2024 Pro Football Focus grade and 77.8 grade in 2023. Demetrius Knight Jr., yes, he's just a dominant player. Go watch his highlights. He is a little bit older. He was in college for 5 or 6 years. And some people obviously didn't like that for a second-round pick, getting an older guy. But if you don't know his story, let me explain his story a little bit. So he was first in a lower D1 school. He transferred to South Carolina his senior year. Well, actually, he was already a graduate. His last year of college, he's transferred to South Carolina for more NIL money to support him, his wife, and his newborn child. The child's like 2-ish around now. To support them. So he was transferred to South Carolina. He was only there for a week or 2 weeks, and he was named the captain of the team and of the defense. Obviously led South Carolina to have a great season. South Carolina, in general, had a much better season than many people predicted. I'm a huge college sports fan, and I didn't think South Carolina would turn out to what they did become. And a big reason of that was Demetrius Knight Jr., especially because of his talent, but even more especially because of his leadership. He is a very much a locker room type of guy. And I think that's mainly why Cincinnati picked him. Obviously, they love his on the field stuff, but they also love his locker room stuff and his on off the field stuff. So that's why I think the Bengals found their next star is with Demetrius Knight Jr. alongside Logan Wilson, doing the things Demetrius Knight Jr. and Logan Wilson can do on the field, but then having that leadership in two players in the linebacker core absolutely changes the dynamic of the defense. I think Cincinnati's main struggle is it seems, and I'm not in the locker room, so this is me speculating, but it seems there's a lot of a hero ball going on. Like individual players think that they have to be the reason the Bengals win. Demetrius Knight Jr. isn't like that. He helps the players around him to do the best they can do so that the team wins collectively. So I've said this multiple times, I'm interested in every single one of the rookies, obviously. I'm excited to watch all of them play. I think the one I am excited for the most, and apparently more people are agreeing with me, is Demetrius Knight Jr. One, I want to see what kind of leadership value he brings to the Bengals, but also his on the field stuff is great, and I'm just ready to see him in the stripes. But now feel this backing of Sports Illustrated naming him the best rookie on the Bengals. I love that. But let me know down in the comments below what rookie you're most excited to watch and who you think, if you were to be asked who is the best rookie for the Cincinnati Bengals, let me know in the comments down below how you feel about it. Once again, me and Isaac will be posting and talking about the Cincinnati Bengals daily on the Bengals Digest channel. So if you love the Bengals as much as me and Isaac, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on post notifications and a life update. I guess I kind of did it already, but the reason I haven't been on the channels as of late, like I said, I was moving 17 hours away, lived in Orlando, Florida, and now live in Austin, Texas. I'm doing a summer internship with Flow Sports, and I'll keep you guys updated on what that looks like and how you could watch some of the stuff that I'm doing. But that is the reason why I haven't been on the channel as of late. But now I am back. I am set up in my new place, and I will be posting every day, if not every day, every other day, as well as Isaac's. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Bengals Digest channel. For the Bengals Digest channel, I'm Carson Lokey. Have an amazing day, and God bless.